Well, we're focusing basically on short game and putting, and through Dave's research, he found that most of our shots are going to be lost in that part of the game. And we all kind of know that in the back of our mind, but what Dave really did was he put some numbers to it, and we know that your ability to chip it closer, pitch it closer, get out of bunkers and putt better, that's what's going to make you score better. And it doesn't make sense to focus on parts of the game that aren't going to really make the biggest improvement that we can right off the bat.
It's one thing to practice that part of your game, but if you're doing it incorrectly, aren't you actually hurting yourself?
Well, you'd probably be better off not ever swinging a golf club if you're not going to try to practice properly. And I think one of the biggest advantages that we have with our students is the time we spend with them working on the game the way they're supposed to work on it. My job really is to lay out what they're supposed to do and then make sure that they're practicing the way they're supposed to practice. And that's why it's very challenging to get the instruction you need out of 1.5 hour worth of work with your pro, even when they're the best pros around. It's very hard to accomplish what you need to accomplish unless you have a little bit of time to spend practicing properly. And if people can leave our class practicing the way they're supposed to, the sky's the limit on what they can really achieve.
All the stations that you've gone through, which one has grabbed you the most and maybe flicked a light bulb on for you?
Probably this green side chipping, just trying to not over hit the ball and get it close to the pin so you can hopefully single putt. If I could get to the mid 80s, that would be wonderful. If I could eliminate 6 or 7 strokes per round, that'd be great.
Do you see those coming from the short game?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You spend a lot of time on the green and near the green. That if you can eliminate 1 or 2 strokes per hole or per round, that pays off.
Target wedge practice. And for the mid-80s player, what has this done for your game?
Oh, great deal for getting closer to the pin. Sometimes it's not bad getting distance, but it's been a lot more difficult getting the right azimuth, if you may, and closer to the pin.
What does this do to fuel your enthusiasm for the game?
Well, anything that gives you the confidence to go out and try it again. It's like getting an eagle on the 18th hole.
Pitching ought to be fun. That ought to be a shot that ought to be a fun shot.
This is amazing. It's the best thing I could have ever done.
What are you learning?
I am learning to get the ball up in the air. That's a problem for me, especially with chipping and putting and sand traps, is to get a nice loft on the ball, and they're going straight, so it's placement. Your short game is where it's at. So it's going to make a huge difference for my game.
The bunker board allows us to get outside the bunker, make our bunker setup, practice our bunker technique, and try to make the same swing that we'd use on the pitch shot function in the sand. And it should function in the sand if you set up properly.
I think it helped me out a lot. I think it's going to improve my up and downs as well. Pretty excited about it. I never used a bunker board before, so that was very intriguing there. But I really think that it's going to help with not only my overall technique, but being able to get up and down with not only my sand wedge, but with other clubs as well, including 8, 9 irons, that sort of thing.
Did it give you more confidence?
A lot more confidence, yes. I think that now once I go into the bunker, unfortunately, if that does happen, I will have more confidence on being able to get out, get up and down, and be able to save par.
My name is Stefan, and I hope to see you up here at the Homestead Resort for the Dave Pelz Scoring Game School. It's about time that you went in and changed your game forever. I hope to see you soon.
Well, we invite all golfers and all vacationers to the Homestead. We're America's freshwater resort. We're surrounded by the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore. We feature the Dave Pelz Scoring Game School and some wonderful golf here in the area, and at Manitou Passage Golf Club, our golf course located about 8 miles from here.
This is your invitation to register for the Dave Pelz Golf Short Game Scoring School at the beautiful Homestead Resort, America's freshwater resort in Glen Arbor.